Do you want to learn how to read tarot cards accurately and intuitively? Hi, this is Sonia Sharma. I am a tarot life coach, and in this video, I'm going to share with you 10 steps to follow to have a very insightful and soulful reading experience. So, if you stay till the end, you are going to have 10 tangible steps to follow to read any tarot card in a right manner. And of course, building a better connection with the cards too. But before that, if you have not liked and subscribed this channel, do it very quickly. I'm going to share my screen with you all. Here we go. And I hope this is quite visible. And these are the 10 steps which you need to follow. And even if you are a beginner, you will find it very interesting and very helpful. So we have our first step. और जो पहला स्टेप है उसको बोलते हैं create the sacred space. So what is the sacred space? Some people they call it ambience, some people they call it, environment. So it is that space which you create where you are with yourself. You are totally connected with your own, intuitive self and receive guidance, receive messages. So there are 4 ways how I do that. The very first thing is physical. So when I talk about physical thing, the physical space, I do a lot of things. I believe in crystals. I believe in lighting a candle and, incense stick. So this is all, I love. So you can see what you are inclined to. Because अपनी बात करूँ तो I light a beautiful, nice aroma candle which helps me raise my vibration and which soothes my mind. So I have, sage or incense stick as well. Crystals, which gives me a very good feeling. So all these things, I keep there to keep my energy high, to have a nice, beautiful space. So this is what I do. You can also find out what is that you resonate with. If you do not resonate with all these things, pick up what is that you like, right? अगर आपको flowers पसंद है, तो keep beautiful, flowers जिनकी fragrance आपको अच्छी लगे, जो आपको अच्छा महसूस कराए और जो आपको उस मोमेंट में रखे, राइट? सो इट्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सो इट्स नॉट दैट कि अगर आप ये नहीं करेंगे तो आपकी रीडिंग अच्छी नहीं होगी. इट gives you, it actually, creates that momentum, right? It tunes you to your mind that you are in that space where you're giving a reading, to somebody, or of course, even if to your own self. Then comes your mental space. So when I say mental space, it means, clearing your mind of all the things what you have been thinking before that. So कुछ भी चल रहा था इससे पहले, you just want to clear your mind so that nothing is there. You are just in the present moment. So what I do breathing techniques, right? I have a few set of breathing techniques which I do. It's just like that, breathing at the count of 6, and then I hold my breath at the count of 4, and then breathe out at the count of 6. So क्या करती हूँ मैं, ये 2 से 3 sets करती हूँ, which grounds me and which brings me in that moment. And then comes emotional space. So हम जब emotional space कहते हैं, it has to be, for me it is just like that, I feel emotionally safe, I feel emotionally secured, and same goes with the client as well. When I'm doing it for the client, I want that the client also feels very space, very safe in that, that feels that he's in a very safe space, so that it doesn't take time for the client to open up themselves. So with this criteria in my mind, right, and what I do, I do 2 to 3 long deep breaths, and then my first thing is that, looking at the client and asking them, okay, let me know, wearing a nice smile and asking them, okay, let me know, how can I help you? So with just one line, it's actually serves like a, icebreaker, and and then it gives the client a feeling that yes, somebody is there to listen to me and can guide me better. So this is how I create emotional space. Then comes spiritual space. Yes, this also I feel very important, because I always like to connect with my gods, with my angels, whosoever I believe in. So for me, like, I sometimes, whatever I feel at that moment. Kabhi mujhe lagta hai ki, I connect with Baba. I call Sai Baba, like I'm a follower of Sai Baba, or I call my mentors, my guru. So whatever you feel, जिनके साथ आपको connection महसूस करता है, that makes you feel that you are in a complete safe environment and you have a universal guidance as well coming to you. So, see, this is how I create the sacred space. You have to find out. I've given you a few steps, few clues, how you can do that. See what you resonate with and do that. There is, एक चीज मैं कहना चाहूंगी, there is no right and wrong way. It's all about what connects you with your cards, what connects you with your own self, because this is how a reading will take place. Yeah. So now let's look at the second step. अब second step क्या है? Think about the question. Once you have created that space, बहुत important है कि आप पहले question देखिए कि आपने क्या question, आपने क्या question पूछना है चाहे उसे, क्योंकि it's very important to frame the right kind of question. I give so much of importance to have a right kind of question, because I believe अगर आपका question सही होगा ना, आपको guidance भी सही मिलेगी. क्योंकि अगर आपका question ही बहुत clear नहीं है, clarity नहीं है, तो आपके आंसर में भी क्लैरिटी नहीं आएगी. दिस इज व्हाट आई हैव सीन with my own experience. So what kind of question, किस तरीके के क्वेश्चन पूछने चाहिए, ये भी बड़ी एक, this is also a thing which you need to take care. So I see, for me, like if I'm talking about myself, it is just card of the day. I will definitely ask, what is that I need to know about myself today, or what is the energy available at the core today that that I need to take care. So these are the questions which I always start with card of the day, and yet these are my favorite questions because it tells me, okay, these are the opportunities coming my way. The energy is like this, right? And if suppose like if I want to know specifically, तो मैं ये भी पूछ लेती हूँ, okay, what is that I need to know about my relationship, right? With dash dash dash, ये आपने देखना है. अगर आप relationship का पूछ रहे हैं, if you're asking about a career guidance, so you see, frame the question in that manner so that you get right kind of guidance. Yeah. So this is very important step. Next steps is the second step, which is about thinking about the question. And then the third step is choose the layout, spread, right? अब spread क्या होता है? देखिए, 1 card spread भी होता है, 3 card भी होता है, 5 card भी होता है. There are so many spreads. So if you're a beginner, you can start with just 1 card, right? And think about the question just like me, as I say, picking up the card of the day and see what is the energy available at the core. So for that, you don't need any proper spread. It's just picking up 1 card, right? क्योंकि अब आपने कार्ड अपने layout किए वहाँ पे टेबल पे, और अब आपने क्वेश्चन भी फ्रेम कर चुके हैं. अब आप क्या कर रहे हैं? आपने अपना लेआउट चूज करना है. ठीक है, आपने यू हैव टू थिंक अबाउट इट कि आपको 3 कार्ड स्प्रेड चाहिए या 2 कार्ड चाहिए, जैसा भी चाहिए वो आपने अपने माइंड में एक बना लिया, राइट? यू हैव अ क्लैरिटी. Then you are going to shuffle the cards, right? Before coming into that, आप अपना लेआउट चूज करने से पहले, मतलब कि चूज करने के बाद आपने shuffle करने हैं cards. Now shuffling is not a big deal. I don't have cards right now, otherwise I would have told you. It's very simple. Okay, I do have Baba's cards, so I can show you. It's very simple. It's just that having cards in your one hand. Okay, I'll show you like this so that you can have a look. See, you can have the whole cards in one hand and very softly, gently, just keep on shuffling. Now when you are shuffling, what you need to do, you need to think about the question. It's very very important, क्योंकि आप question के बारे में सोचेंगे तभी आप shuffle करेंगे. ठीक है, फिर उसके बाद क्या करेंगे आप? You are going to lay your cards, you lay your cards on the table, and once you do that, then you will pick up the card. आप कार्ड पुल करेंगे. जैसे कि अगर आपने सोच लिया 3 कार्ड्स या 5 कार्ड्स या एक ही कार्ड है आपका, तो आपने कार्ड निकाला और उसको वहां पे रखा. Now what is the next step? The 5th step is looking at the card. Gaze at the card. कार्ड की तरफ अच्छे से देखिए कि कार्ड क्या है, क्या दिखा रहा है, क्या उसमें फिगर्स बनी हुई हैं, कोई इमेज बनी हुई है या कोई कलर है जो आपको बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. So look at everything and just sense the overall energy of the card. It's very important that you sense the overall energy, that how this card is making you feel. आपको कैसा फील करा रहा है? क्या आप उसको कार्ड को देख के are you feeling, किस तरीके की इमोशंस या फीलिंग आ रहे हैं? Are you feeling very happy, uplifted, or you're feeling sad, or you're feeling nostalgic, or what kind of emotion is there? Take care of that. Just notice that. So वो overall energy आप लेने की कोशिश कीजिए कि कार्ड मुझे क्या एनर्जी दे रहा है. And the next step is interpretation of the card. So once you have sensed the energy, Now see what else is there in the card. कौन से कलर्स हैं जो आपको बहुत बहुत उठ के आ रहे हैं और आपके लिए you feel like this color is making me think about something, giving me some message, or reminds me of something. What the image also, वो इमेज, वहां पर जो भी इमेज बनी हुई है कार्ड में, वो क्या कह रही है आपको. सो दिस इज हाउ वी इंटरप्रेट द कार्ड. सो इंटरप्रिटेशन करते वक्त हम दो चीजें ध्यान रखते हैं. फॉर मी, लाइक इफ आई टॉक अबाउट द कलेक्टिव कॉन्शियसनेस एंड द पर्सनल कॉन्शियसनेस. व्हाट इज कलेक्टिव कॉन्शियसनेस? देखेंगे कि आप देखते हैं ना कितनी बार यू सी दैट जो भी आप कार्ड्स लेते हैं, बुकलेट होती है, उसमें कुछ मीनिंग्स दे रखे हैं, कीवर्ड्स दे रखे होते हैं. ऐसे गूगल में भी आप देखते हो, तो जब आप कोई कार्ड देखते हो तो उसके कार्ड के मीनिंग्स नजर आते हैं. सो देर आर फ्यू मीनिंग्स विच आर which we say collective, they're coming from the collective wisdom, because these are the meanings which many learned people, right, they all have agreed upon certain meanings. Those meanings, they are the same meanings which become the keywords. So you just see, pick up that what you resonate with, right? Because this is how I started. So अगर मेरे पास 5-6 मीनिंग है ना, तो मैं एक मीनिंग देखती थी, क्योंकि fine, I resonate with this meaning. Then I look at my, and then I try to take out my personal wisdom out. Now here, what you need to do, you have a collective wisdom, right? You have a collective wisdom. That means a meaning which is coming from the collective wisdom. And now you look at the card and see how intuitively you are you're getting connected with the card. So kya intuitive message ho raha hai? Maybe there is one image which reminds you of something and which makes you feel like that, oh, this is what the card is saying. Just like if I take one example, right? If I take one example of Fool card. So आप Fool card देखते हैं तो Fool card का collective wisdom, अगर हम देखें collective consciousness से क्या meaning आ रहा है. So Fool is always about, people say that it's about trust, it's about taking a leap of faith, right? It's about new beginning. So what is coming in your awareness when you make a personal connect? So maybe you look at the dog, or maybe you look at the sun, which gives you that, oh, I need to be very, very open and be receptive to what universe is giving me. Or if you look at the dog, and जब dog की तरफ देखते हैं, the dog reminds me, everybody know that dog का अगर हम एक collective meaning देखेंगे, तो everybody associate dog as somebody who's very loyal, बहुत faithful, right? So अगर आप देखते हैं तो आपको क्या वो sense हो रहा है? Like for me, if I look at dog, so dog gives me a very beautiful feeling, because long back we had a pet, right? So I get a very good feeling that my a very loving and very friendly. So this can give you another insight and another layer to what meaning you have received from the keywords, what is coming from the collective wisdom. So this is how you club that, right? And when you club that, you have a beautiful intuitive message. For me, like if I club both the things, okay, the card is asking me from the collective wisdom, I took it as a trust. And then अगर मैं अपना, मेरे को intuitive message dog को देख के मिल रहा है, तो मुझे लग रहा है कि that somebody who is my well wisher and who loves me. So I, connect that, and I can say that, okay, fine, the card is trying to say me that trust the people around you who are giving you very important, wisdom, and to follow, to pursue a certain path. Yeah. So this is how, you can use the same kind of, technique in any of your, tarot card. Okay. Then comes the 7th step. अब देखिए आगे का स्टेप क्या है. अभी आपको इंटरप्रिटेशन हुआ, आपने उसको एक मीनिंग भी निकाल लिया. द नेक्स्ट स्टेप इज रिलेट टू द क्वेश्चन, राइट? नाउ जब क्वेश्चन से रिलेट करा, तो क्वेश्चन क्या था? व्हाट इज दैट आई नीड टू नो टुडे, राइट? अगर आपका एक ही क्वेश्चन था अपने बारे में, व्हाट इज दैट आई नीड टू नो टुडे, right? So now today the Fool, if this is the card, Fool card, the Fool card is saying that I need to be very open, I need to be, there are certain new beginnings. So universe is asking me to trust and take the leap of faith, and you can also take advice of the people around you whom you feel that you're very, very connected. So now you have a clear message with you. The very important step, next step, which I will say that I have been doing from years and years. And this is how brought me to the space where if you give me any card, I can read that, because I have always been journaling it. तो क्या है कि जो भी कार्ड आपका निकला है जैसे है, just write that. What does the card say for you? Yeah. So this is a very important step. Don't miss that. And then reflect on the message received and follow the steps, whatever you have received, whatever messages you have received in your reading, you just reflect on that and take action on that. If you will not take action, you know there is no point in receiving the message also, because the message is about, you receive the message. When you take the action, you get the result. If you are not taking action on the messages you have received, on the guidance you have received, then what will happen? You're not going to reach anywhere. Yeah, बिकॉज कोई रिजल्ट नहीं आएगा, ये कार्ड अपने आप जाके चीजें नहीं क्रिएट करेंगे. इट्स यू, राइट? कार्ड, the tarot cards, they act like a tool. They will help you, they will give you the guidance. Okay, this is what you can do, but then it all depends upon you, what you can do about it. अगर आप एक्शन देंगे तो रिजल्ट मिलेगा, एक्शन नहीं लेंगे तो वो गाइडेंस वहीं की वहीं रह जाएगी. इट विल नॉट हैपन ऑटोमेटिकली on its own. Then the last step is revisit your reading. When I say that, what does it mean? It means that, I mean with that, when you revisit your reading after 2 days, or after 5 days, if you are actually doing your reading on some very important issue, let's say अगर आपका ये 1 card reading नहीं है, आपने 3 card reading किया, या कोई और आपने Celtic Cross किया, Horseshoe Spread किया, या अगर if you are a trained reader, then it's very important that you, जब आप जर्नल करते हैं तो वहाँ पे सारा कुछ लिखिए कि ये कार्ड आए थे, और फिर बाद में 2 दिन के बाद दोबारा जाइए, विजिट कीजिए अपने जर्नल को, देखिए कि क्या मैसेजेस मिले थे. सो दैट कई बार क्या होता है कि आप उस रीडिंग में यू टेक जस्ट अ पार्ट ऑफ इट, मगर आप जब 2 दिन बाद, 3 दिन के बाद दोबारा जब उसी रीडिंग को जब आप दोबारा देखते हैं, you get more insight about what you can do about it, right? What new actions you can take it to to get the result you want, right? So this is what I recommend. This is, I will say that apply that, implement that, and share with me what kind of results you're getting after applying these 10 steps. Yeah, and I hope you like it, you find it very insightful, helpful, and I want you, if you want to learn more about it, just click the link below and join my upcoming workshop. You are going to learn a lot of such techniques which will help you improve your readings and look at the cards in a very different way and perspective. All right, so see you soon.